right. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to 50 Strong. We appreciate it. Today, we are here with a featured Employer Connect event with some amazing dealers from Hyster Yale Materials Handling. Just want to welcome you for being here. If you have never been to a 50 Strong Employer Connect event, I want to kind of give you a little bit of background. So there's two different events that we do. We have these large Employer Connect events with like 25 to 30 different employers. And then we have featured events, which are a little bit smaller and focused on one industry. And that is what we're going to be doing today with the dealers from Hyster Yale Materials Handling. 50 Strong is all about connections and all about building meaningful relationships. It's a really important tool for any military job seeker, whether you're transitioning in 6 months or 2 years, or you're a military spouse, or you've been out for 5 years. Okay. I was an E4, got out in 2013, did every job under the sun for like 5 or 6 years till I figured out what I was doing. And had I had 50 then, I would have probably moved a little bit faster. So regardless, thank you so much for being here and welcome. We did drop a poll because we just want to learn a little bit more about you. Who's here for the first time, who's joined before. Check out all these amazing dealers on the flyer. You're going to be able to talk and hear directly from them today in just a few minutes. And looks like so far 35% of you are here for the first time and 65% have joined us before. So thank you to both buckets for being here. We appreciate it. All right, so next week or in 2 weeks, we have a really cool large Employer Connect event that we want to make sure that you join in addition to this awesome event. So please take a look at our RSVP page and see all of our upcoming events. We have a ton lined up for just the next 4 months and about 25 for the rest of the year. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to our newsletter so you can learn more. Couple of things that I want to say in terms of making this the most beneficial experience that you can have is the breakout rooms are all ordered by different dealers, right? Different employers that are here today. You can choose whichever breakout room you want to go into. Myself and the 50 Strong team and our managing co-founder, Candy Tillman, who's going to say hi in just a minute, are going to be in the main breakout room the whole time. I highly advise you to not spend your time in the main breakout room unless you're just trying to navigate into an employer room, because we don't have any of the jobs. The employers are who you want to talk to, right? We're going to send 15-minute messages just so you know how much time you have left. You can stay in a breakout room for as long or as little as you want to. You do not need a resume. You do not need an elevator pitch. This is easy, casual, virtual networking and building relationships, okay? All right, a couple of general housekeeping rules. We're going to have 30 minutes of intro, and then we're going to open the breakout rooms, and then we'll come back at the end and wrap up and do some giveaways. First thing that I want to do is introduce our managing co-founder, Candy Tillman, and then I'm going to introduce to some of the dealers. We'll come back, go over a few tools, and then we'll go ahead and open the breakout rooms. I'm going to pass it over to Candy real quick.
Hey, everybody. We're so happy that you're here. I'm Candy Tillman. My husband, Kevin, and I started 50 Strong in 2020. Our whole goal was to help answer a very simple question. How could we help strong employers that had strong pathways meaningfully engage with strong military talent? And we're really happy to see that almost 40% of you that are joining are here for the very first time. So as a little bit of background, I thought I would just share this to set the stage. I did not serve, but I remember about a year and a half after my husband got out of the Army, I remember him saying something like, if I can't swing a bat and I can't shoot a gun in my next job, what is it that I'm going to do? And I remember at the time, many years ago, I remember at the time thinking, well, there's lots of things that you could do because there's all these jobs. But I had that perspective because I'd already been working in private industry for a decade at that time, and he simply hadn't come in straight out of the Army. And so really what we hope that you take away is that there are all types of jobs out there and so many great employers that are seeking strong talent. And then I want to say something specific to this meeting. Y'all, I've now been working in private industry for 25 years, and I had to go find out what materials handling meant. And so my point to you is this ongoing curiosity and ongoing awareness that there's so many jobs out there is really, really important. So Meredith, to you and the team, thank you so much for making this happen. To all the job seekers that are here, thank you so much. I'll drop my LinkedIn here for y'all as well. Please certainly reach out, and we're happy you're here. Chantel, back to you.
Thanks, Candy. All right, now here's the fun part. We're going to learn all about these different dealers, but I'm going to pass it off to Meredith at Hyster Yale Materials Handling first to give us a little bit of an intro before we pass it off.
Thanks, Chantel, and thank you to the 50 Strong team. You've been incredible in helping us plan for this event, and we're excited for all of you to join today. So first and foremost, I'm Meredith Robertson, and I'm excited to be here representing Hyster Yale Materials Handling. I think Candy kind of alluded to it. Some of you might be wondering, what is material handling, right? Material handling refers to the movement, protection, storage, control of materials, products throughout manufacturing, warehouse, distribution, consumption, and disposal. It's a long process, right? It involves various equipment and systems to ensure efficient and safe handling of goods. So we're a global leader in designing and manufacturing forklifts and material handling solutions that keep industries moving. I don't want you to just think forklifts, right? Think about all the technology advancements, such as automation. We play a role in that. Racking. Our dealers can kind of give you more detail about that in their breakout room. So I strongly encourage you to ask questions. But we don't do it alone. Our independently owned dealers are a huge part of our success, providing sales, service, and support to businesses across the country. And first and foremost, I'd like to thank each of you for your service, right? We know that active duty, reserve, and military veterans bring incredible skills to the workforce, technical expertise, leadership, and a strong work ethic. And we're committed to making military hiring a priority. Right now, we have a strong need for skilled technicians, forklift technicians, but our opportunities don't stop there. Whether you're looking for a hands-on technical role, a career in sales, a path into operations management, there's a place for you in our network. So please keep that in mind. And then we would love to connect with you and share more about how your experience can translate into hopefully a fulfilling career with us. So thank you for your time, and we look forward to chatting with you today.
Thank you so much, Meredith. All right, next up, dealer intros. We have Elise Small from Alta Material Handling. Hi, Elise.
Hi, how are you?
Good. So would just give us a nice overview.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So here at Alto, we have quite a few locations. We're throughout multiple states. We have different locations here. I'm based out of Michigan, so I'm here in the Midwest. And then we have locations in the Northeast US, down in Florida, and actually we are up in Canada as well. So definitely expanding each year and lots of growth going on here.
Toria Floyd from Briggs Equipment. Love to hear about all your opportunities to entice all the job seekers into your breakout rooms.
Hi. So we're an industrial equipment company that's been around for 129 years. We're privately owned, we're employee owned, so our benefits are quite incredible. Our footprint spans from Texas along the Gulf Coast heavily into Florida and Atlanta. And we staff anywhere from hourly support, administrative function in our branches to diesel mechanics, or any type of mechanic essentially, to work on a variety of our equipment. So it can be anywhere from material handling, construction, diesel.
Awesome. Quick note, if you didn't know, I was a Detroit diesel mechanic in the Coast Guard for 6 years. Oh. I do not change my own oil, but
I did not know that. You want a job?
All right, next up, we have Tony Angodi from Burns Industrial Equipment. Hello.
Hello, Chantel. Thank you. And thank you, 50 Strong, and thank you, Meredith from Hyster Yale. Good afternoon and welcome. First and foremost, on behalf of the Burns Industrial Equipment family, I would like to extend our sincere gratitude to all veterans, active duty members, and spouses for your service to our country. My name is Tony Angodi. I am the Vice President of Human Resources at Burns Industrial. We are headquartered in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, with branch offices in Cleveland, Ohio, Bridgeport, West Virginia, and St. Albans, West Virginia. Our company was founded by Joseph Burns in 1972. Mr. Burns served in the U.S. Marine Corps as a World War II as a crew chief of an aircraft maintenance in the South Pacific. Because of his service, we hold an even deeper appreciation for all those who have served our country. Since 1972, we have proudly served the material handling industry in Western Pennsylvania, Eastern Ohio, and throughout the entire state of West Virginia. Burns Industrial Equipment is a family-owned business where employees are treated like family. I look forward to speaking with you today to see if we can welcome you as a newest member of our team as a field or shop technician if our locations are good for you. If not, we can certainly find the perfect location for you with one of the other outstanding dealerships participating in this event today. These dealers represent the best in the industry. The material handling industry is one of the best kept secrets, and we want you to help spread the word about the great careers we have to offer. We are looking for those who want a career and not just a job. Thank you, and the best of luck in your search today.
Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. And then key word there, what I heard was collaboration. Okay, so maybe the location's not the best fit, but every single dealer on here values strong military talent, and we absolutely appreciate the willingness to make sure that job seekers find a fit wherever works for them. All right, next up, we have Jessica Mason from Eastern Lift Truck Company.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Chantal, I just want to say you've been fantastic. Everyone at 50 Strong has been fantastic during this process, getting this organized. So I just want to thank you guys. I want to thank all the participants that are here today. We also strongly value our veterans and everyone that is participating today. We want to thank you for your time. Eastern Lift Truck, who are we? I'll make my elevator pitch as quick and short and sweet as possible. We are also a family-owned company. We've been in business for going on 53 years this year. That is one of the things I love most about Eastern Lift Truck, that family-owned piece. We have one president and owner whose father started this company back in 1971, who is also a veteran himself. And we are obviously in the material handling industry. Tony, I love the fact that you said this is a best kept secret. Material handling is very behind the scenes. I always point out COVID and some other selling points for our industry. We were deemed an essential business during COVID. We are basically maintaining and fixing and repairing the equipment that is helping these warehouses stay up and running. So when you think of e-commerce, supply chains, logistics, keeping the economy running, I always joke around my Amazon package that's on my front door. I want to keep that going. There's a whole supply chain. There's a whole world that a lot of people don't know about. And with that comes a lot of job and career opportunities. We have 22 locations throughout the Mid-Atlantic, and we have just under 1,200 employees. So I would deem us pretty large for being family-owned. But again, that family-owned piece is a big part of our culture, our environment. We're like one big family at Eastern Lift Truck. So we're here primarily looking for technicians today. We have different levels of technicians. We have a technician apprentice program with individuals with little to light mechanical experience that we can train and put through our program. We also have other opportunities, not just technicians. We have multiple divisions. So when you Meredith has said, or someone had said, it's not just forklifts. That is absolutely the case. That's what differentiates us a lot from our competitors. We have grown into a one-stop shop for material handling. So any type of material handling need that a customer has, we should be able to provide that solution, whether it's shelving and racking in a warehouse, forklift operator training, fleet and telemetry services, commercial overhead door and dock leveler services, The list goes on. So yes, while we're primarily here looking for technicians today, we also have a ton of other opportunities: sales, dispatching, hauling, truck driver opportunities. So please, check us out. And Jamie, who's also here, she's one of our other recruiters. So we are looking forward to, and we're really excited to talk to you guys today.
That was awesome, Jessica. Thank you so much. Really appreciate
Yes.
it.
Thank you.
Next up from Gregory Pool Lift Systems, we have David Lawrence. Hi, David.
Hi, everyone. I am David Lawrence, and as she said, I'm with Gregory Pool Lift Systems. The Gregory Pool Lift Systems brand is one division of a larger company, Gregory Pool Equipment Company. So we're going to talk about lift equipment today, but if you are more interested in heavy equipment, definitely connect with me. We want to talk about that as well. We've got the Caterpillar equipment side. A lot of great explanations out there about what material handling is. I think you're probably getting an idea of that. We are also, just like everybody else, looking for a lot of technicians, but as well, we have sales, retail. We even have warehouse positions. Like maybe you want to work with material handling instead of work on it. We've got that too. I do want to say I'm a 25-year veteran of the U.S. Air Force. I retired in 2011. And ever since coming to Gregory Pool in 2016, I've been a veteran advocate. We are now at about 16% veteran employment. And my goal is to try to beat Lockheed someday. So come on board with us. We need about 5% more. We are a SkillBridge partner as well. So if you are looking at those SkillBridge opportunities, you can find us on the SkillBridge website. If you are beyond SkillBridge eligibility, we have plenty of training programs, apprentice programs. We have one that's an 11-month program with a local community college. The tuition is paid for. We actually pay you a small wage while you're doing your internship. And we have traditional internships apprenticeships where if you already have some of the skill we need, we can train you on the job. So lots of different opportunities, most of them in the technical world, but don't be afraid to come and see me. I am the only recruiter on here today, but I'm really good at talking to more than one person at a time. So come on in the breakout room.
Thanks, David. I appreciate it. And so far, there's a theme I'm hearing. Lots of paid training and apprenticeship opportunities. If you have the desire and the will to learn, it looks like a good chunk of these dealers are definitely willing to train you. So super exciting. All right, next up from Lift One, we have Edward Orsted. Hi, Edward.
Hey, good afternoon. I'm here representing Lift One and Carolina Cat. I'm also a 24-year veteran. I retired in April of 21. And since retiring, I've been a pretty big advocate for veterans, especially our diesel technicians or our light wheel mechanics coming out. Exactly. I was just going to offer you a job. So we have multiple locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, and Tennessee. We represent both Lift One, which is primarily forklifts, and then Carolina Cat, we're looking for diesel technicians. We do offer other opportunities in the support roles as well. We have a paid internship program. It's our diesel technician apprenticeship program. We are DoD SkillBridge approved and have a phenomenal 3, 4, or 5 month program for those wanting to get into Lift One and Carolina Cat. Currently, we're at 15% veteran employment, and the focus is to increase those numbers as we go. But I'm excited to be here. Thank you for all those that are attending. Thank you for your service. I definitely look forward to speaking with you about potential opportunities within the organization. Thank you.
Thank you, Ed. Appreciate it. And I'd like my nice manicured fingers now, so I appreciate it though. All right, next up, we have Paul Costanzo from Medley Equipment Company. Hi, Paul.
Hello, everybody. On behalf of Medley Equipment family, as well as the president, I want to thank for your services. Thank 50 Strong for putting this on, and with the help of Meredith and getting us going. We are a family owned since 1941, and we are on our 4th generation owner as we speak. We are about 15% or more of veterans, being even our president is a veteran, as well as I'm a veteran with retirement out of the Marine Corps. We have locations in 5 different states and 13 branches. We are in New Mexico. We are in Missouri, Arkansas, as well as in Oklahoma. But for Oklahoma, we're only one part of a dealer, which is Yale. And then we are also have the west side of Texas, being in El Paso, Odessa, Midland area, Lubbock, and as well as Amarillo. I'm on here looking for pretty much anybody that would want to work to come out. We got quite a few places everywhere. We are a family owned again, and we do a lot of training as well as everybody else. So please visit me at my our breakout room and learn more about us. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, next up from Fairchild Equipment, we have Van Clarkson. Hi, Van.
Hey, how you doing? Van Clarkson here. I'm the president of Fairchild Equipment. We are a proud supporter of active military and veterans and excited to speak with all of you today. Just shy of 1 in 5 of our employees are veterans. Matter of fact, on all of our service vans, you'll see the eagle head that says proudly employing our veterans. So we get quite a few veterans notice that and have joined us since then. I am personally not a veteran. It's one of the regrets that I have in life. Although my father's a Marine, my brother's a Marine, his father was in the Navy, and my uncle was Colonel Rex Applegate, the founder of modern day special forces. So I understand the military. I actually was sent to military high school because I was told I needed a little direction. So with that, about Fairchild, we're in the Midwest. I'm talking to you from Milwaukee. We're headquartered in Green Bay. We have North Dakota, Minnesota, the UP of Michigan, 5 counties in Northern Illinois, and Wisconsin. We have several different divisions to our company, whether it be an integrated systems or warehouse solutions group. We have a motive power company. We have a dock and door company. And then, of course, our largest company is a Hyster Yale dealership, is Fairchild Equipment. We're in 8 cities. We have 13 buildings or rooftops, as we like to call them. We're currently primarily recruiting for technicians, but we constantly have some other positions opening up as we grow. This is our 40th year in business. We started in 1985, and it was 8 people and 500,000. We just came in just shy of 200 million last year and about 365 employees. So not quite as large as some of the ones that you've been talking about. What I think makes us unique, we also offer an apprenticeship program, hands-on training. Your pay is linked to certifications in training. So the more certifications and training you take, the more you will make. You kind of control your own salaries. We have new hire trainers in every one of our markets. We also have our own full-time trainer in every market to hold ongoing education. The new hire trainers really spend the first month or so with new onboarded techs, and then the ongoing training from our training department. And our goal is to try and make sure that every one of our technicians go home safe, are confident in what they're doing, efficient in what they're doing. We roll our service vans every 100,000 miles. We have a tool program. We have local partnerships with several of the local community colleges in our markets. We've been a 29-time dealer of excellence for Hyster Yale Group and counting. We've been a top 10 employer in Green Bay, Milwaukee, and Minnesota marketplaces, and an 11-time MVP according to our trade association, the Material Handling Equipment Distributors Association. And with that, I just look forward to talking to all of you in our breakout room.
Thank you, Van. Appreciate it. All right. And we are closing in. We have a few more dealers left, and then we're going to open the breakout rooms. So next up, we have Carolyn Trez from MH Equipment Company. Hi, Carolyn.
Hi. I am very excited to be here, and I truly appreciate the opportunity to share with everybody who MH Equipment is. I always tell candidates when I get to speak to them, I'm so excited because it's easy to talk about a company that you love to work for and are truly passionate about. So a little background is we were formed in Peoria, Illinois, which is where I am currently sitting. We were one of the smallest Hyster dealerships, and through organic growth as well as acquisition, we've now expanded to 8 regions, and we have over 40 locations in 11 states. We're primarily focused on the Midwest, but we do have locations extending to Grand Island, Nebraska, all the way to Erie, Pennsylvania. We just reached a workforce of over 1,100 employees, and over 600 of them are our mechanics, which we like to refer to them as mostly our bread and butter, because without them, we would not be a company. And those mechanics, as well as our sales and our ancillary people, which would be parts and service, we sell, service, and rent forklifts, pallet jacks, industrial vehicles across various applications from various industries. A little bit about us as a company. We are run by our core values that people matter, passion inspires, and purpose unites. We offer great benefits, which I always love sharing with candidates, which include, your basics like health coverage, retirement plans, but we have a lot of really cool ones like pet insurance, which I don't know how many people offer that, adoption assistance, which I think is pretty great. Right now, I am the one recruiter representing MH Equipment, and I have a desperate need for mechanics. I do have some other positions, but I'm really, really looking to fill some of those roles. And what I look for in a mechanic is someone that has a background in automation, automotive, agriculture, diesel, heavy equipment. Another great thing is we send all of those candidates through our training school. So if you come from the automotive industry, or you grew up on a farm, or maybe you just helped your dad or your grandfather work on cars your whole life, and you think, I don't know anything about forklifts. Well, we're going to train you in that. We're going to send you to either St. Louis or Indianapolis, and you will receive very comprehensive training on how to familiarize yourself with the equipment, the fundamentals of hydraulics, electricity, the technical support that you get from Hyster Yale as well as MH Equipment, diagnostics, all of the things that you would need to learn to feel very comfortable in that role. So if you are interested in working for a company that values passion and is fueled by enthusiasm, please come into the MH Equipment breakout room. I would love to see you there.
Thank you, Carolyn. Appreciate it. All right, we have Brandon Morse from Hyster Material Handling.
Yeah, thank you so much. My name is Brandon Morse, and I'm the recruiting manager for PAP-A. We also have Amy Olson and Justin Hoffman on our team here as well. And we're excited to be here and connect with you guys. And we just really, truly appreciate your service and everything you do for our country. So thanks so much for that. So at PAP-A, we are a fourth generation family owned and operated business, similar to several that you've heard on here today. We started in 1938. And we have about 4,500 members total and about 160 different stores up and down the West Coast. So similar to the other companies here, we are a Hyster Yale dealer that sell and work on material handling equipment. PAP-A also has other operating companies. So we're a dealer for John Deere equipment, Kenworth, and Ditch Witch equipment as well. So if you like to work with your hands, you love equipment, you're in the right place. So when you think of PAP-A, think West Coast. So we are in 9 Western states. So that includes Oregon, Washington, California, Arizona, Hawaii, Montana, Alaska, Idaho, and Nevada. So we are in all those states. We have stores there and are looking for candidates to join our team in those areas. So within those states, tons of opportunities for you guys to start your career with us. That includes our biggest need, which is mechanics, like you've heard from other companies as well. But we also have parts positions, sales positions, various administrative roles. So there's a lot of different places you can start your career with us and grow within that role. We also have skill bridge opportunities for those of you that are transitioning out of the military soon, along with opportunities for veterans and their family members as well. So PAP-A has excellent training paths, excellent benefits, and a very family-oriented culture. So it really makes it an amazing place to work. And so again, if you guys want to start your career on the West Coast, we'd love to see you in our breakout room and answer your questions and have you learn more about PAP-A. So look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it. And it looks like so far we've got most of the coasts and the Midwest covered. So lots of different options for everyone here. All right, 2 more dealers and then we will get to the breakout rooms. Next up, we have Nicholas Cook from Reichs Equipment. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing it.
Yeah, not a worry. It's Reichs Equipment.
Okay.
Preferred nomenclature. So hello everyone, Nicholas Cook here. I'm the training coordinator for the company. I know on the screen it says Katie Zimmerman. I promise you I'm not Katie. This is Katie.
Hi.
So Rikers Equipment's been around. We were founded in 1936. It actually started as a bottling company, but progressed as the years have gone by. We are in the Midwest. Katie and I are headquartered here in Omaha, Nebraska, but we've got 7 locations covering North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska. We're in Iowa, a little bit of Kansas, and then Missouri. So if you want to be in the footprint of about to be the 3-time Super Bowl champ, Kansas City, we got an office down there. So close proximity to Chiefs games. So main roles we're looking for, obviously, just like everybody else, technicians, and then maybe a few more technicians. But the big thing about Rikers is we want good people. You know, we want people that are hardworking team players. You may not have a technician background, but if you're willing to learn, you may have some characteristics or job skills or abilities that we could still fit into the company. Probably the best thing about working for Rikers Equipment is, you know, I've heard other people talk about being family owned. We as well are family owned. We're a small company that we operate like a big boy with the bigger dealerships. Our owner, Duncan Murphy, he treats everybody like this is his family. Everybody, all of his employees, you know, he wants to know everybody's name. He wants to know you one-on-one. He's constantly coming up to just very personable, come up to you. Even at, you know, day one of starting your career here, he's there in orientation, talking to everybody. You know, he spends a couple hours with them right away. And then, you know, he's all about bringing everybody up with him. We actually get paid out our yearly bonuses tomorrow. Funny enough, you know, I've only been with Rikers since September. I actually left one of the largest John Deere ag dealerships to come over here. Well worth it. Great company, very family oriented. And yeah, and we do as well participate in Skill Bridge, as well as we do internships, apprenticeships, and then oh, by the way, I am as well. I'm retired Army. I retired back in 2020. So it's for those of you all that are on the back end of your careers in the military, the outside life is great. You'll enjoy it if you just show a good work ethic and a desire to learn. You're going to be successful. So look forward to talking to you and the veterans and the family members in our breakout room.
All right, thank you so much. Last we have from Yes Equipment and Services, Tracy Clark. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, welcome everyone. Yes Equipment and Services. We are in Wisconsin. Basically, we cover the southern half of Wisconsin, cut the state in half, and we are the Yale dealer for that area. We have 3 locations, and we are second generation family owned. I am the president, and the second generation, my father started the business in October of 1990. And we are currently looking for technicians. We do have other positions open, but we are very excited to be here and excited to talk to everyone. And the last thing I want to say is thank you for your service. We very much appreciate it. Come visit us at Yes Equipment.
Yeah, there you
Sorry
go.
for all the screeching, guys. As I was saying, we're very proud here that we represent every branch of the military service as far as veterans that work for us. So we're very proud of that. We are, as many have stated before, we are a family-owned and operated company. We have 3 generations, and all 3 generations are still very active, including our 83-year-old president and owner of the company and the day-to-day operations here at Deep South. We're very proud to announce that this will be our 35th anniversary to be in business here. We cover 4 states. We have got Louisiana, Mississippi, Oklahoma, and Texas, and we have 10 locations across those 4 states. So one thing that we're also very proud of is that the average tenure with our company is 20 years, and that's pretty huge in today's economy out there in the workplace. So we're very proud of that. We are, like everybody else, looking for technicians, but we do have in some of our different locations other opportunities. So we're always seeking out those other opportunities for people who want to try something new. Probably the biggest thing about Deep South is that we're very customer service oriented. And in the words of our fierce leader, John Parsons, who is our president, he tells us all the time that if you don't take care of the customer, they're not going to be your customer for long. So we also translate that motto to our employees as well. So we would appreciate any of you guys popping into our room and giving us opportunity to let you know a little bit more about Deep South. Thank you.